Hello everybody, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn 101, episode 16 I believe it is, and this episode we're going to talk about Dragoon, just the job abilities that they got here in Beta Phase 3. It's only 5 abilities, and pretty sure they're going to have more, but it's really cool to see that the abilities they got are very, very reminiscent of what we know about Dragoons, how they're very aerial combatants. So you'll see what I mean in a minute, though. Before I get started, though, let me just say that this video is in no way a breach of the non-disclosure agreement currently placed on Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. We are not allowed to use audio or video, so I will be using screenshots to show you guys how the Dragoon job really works and what its perks are over Lancer. So without further ado, let's just jump right in here. Let me just change my screen region real quick. There we go. Probably froze my face in a weird way. Somebody's going to go back and make a funny picture of it. Anyway, as you can see here in our action and traits menu that we talked about in a lot of the previous episodes, you had actions and traits, which were your classes, abilities, and passives. But now we have the job, and the job has 5 unique abilities currently, expecting more, that really set it apart and give it some sort of unique play style compared to the other melee classes. And, let's just jump right into the Dragoon one. We only have 5 here, but let's enjoy them. Hey, get out of here. Anyway, first ability is Jump. It's got a range of 20 yalms, pretty big. It's only got a 1-minute cooldown, and it's an instant cast. It doesn't look like it sits on the global cooldown either, which is very, very important. And it delivers a jumping attack with a potency of 180, and it returns you to your original position after the attack is made, but you cannot do it while bound. So you can jump forward, and then your character will jump back. So you won't land next to the enemy, you will land back where you started. So it's a nice way to deal ranged damage, which is very good. And the thing is, you have to remember is that it'll put you back where you started, so right back where you started, it's going to get you killed. I wouldn't do that. So anyway, let's move on to the next ability, Elusive Jump. You're going to see a pattern here. It's got a recast of 3 minutes. It's got a little bit shorter of a range, but it also doesn't look like it sits on GCG. It's got an instant cast. Executes a jump to a location 15 yalms behind you while removing any heavy or bind effects. It also reduces your enmity, so this is a really disengagey ability. It jumps backwards 15 yalms, which is really big as a huge disengage ability. Not only that, but it removes your heavy or bind effects. So this is going to be a great PvP ability. It's almost like a trinket to some degree in terms of heavy and bind effects. Just lets you jump backwards and get out of range. That's all it does. And then it reduces enmity too. So in PvE, if you're about to pass the tank on enmity, you just jump backwards and then that's it. Then you're good. Then you just need to run back up and keep doing your damage. So pretty good ability. Can't wait to see how that gets used. Next we have Spine Shatter Dive. It delivers a jumping attack with a potency of 170, but it also stuns for 2 seconds. Cannot be executed while bound. This also doesn't say that it returns you to the original position, so we can assume that Spine Shatter Dive puts you up close and personal. So jump is range damage, Elusive Jump puts you back, and Spine Shatter Dive puts you forward. So they're all really mobile abilities, and airborne abilities. It's going to be really cool. Next is our first not jump ability, which is Power Surge. It's got an instant cast. It's got a recast of 3 minutes, so it's pretty long. And it increases the damage dealt by a single jump or spine shatter dive by 50%. So that is a lot of damage. Jump is only 10 potency more than spine shatter dive. So this is just a big like steroid attack for your next hit, for your next jump or spine shatter dive. Works really well with the rest of the kit, and I'm really excited for Power Surge. And finally, you have Dragon Fire Dive. Now, this is a 5-minute cooldown, so it's probably pretty good, and it's instant cast as well. It delivers a jumping, fire-based attack with a potency of 250 to all nearby enemies. This is a giant AoE explosion that just hits the ground and destroys everything near it. Really effective AoE. It's got a 5 yalm radius, which is pretty standard for most AoEs in the game, and it looks like it does really good damage. 250 is a lot, guys. So 5-minute cooldown though, so it's really one of those, okay, I really need to use that at the right time abilities. Don't just spam it whenever you get it. But anyway, those are the only 5 abilities Dragoon currently has. We're expecting a few more to come in, but that won't be for a while. However, if you like this video, please like, favorite, subscribe, or share, especially if you have a friend who wants to play the game and he wants to play Dragoon, but he doesn't really know what he's getting into, all the abilities he's going to get when he moves from Lancer over to Dragoon. It's really cool. I really like the jump, like how they really, really made it so jump focused, and each jump has its own unique uses. It's really cool. Also, check out my Facebook at www.facebook.com/MrHappy1227. You can go there and you can ask me questions, any question about the game. I almost always get around to answering every single person's questions. If not, I make a video about them just so I can clarify it for everyone. So go over there and you'll definitely get your questions answered, if not by me, by some of the community. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned though, we got plenty more content coming this weekend, guys.